Hey guys, good day. Thank you for following us thus far. And in this video again, I'm going to be showing you how to send out a drip campaign with mail drip. How to send out a drip campaign with mail drip. And just follow me. It's a very interesting one, and it's apparently one of my favorites. All right, so immediately, one of the things I said in our first video was the fact that you can make use of the create new button on your dashboard page to actually send out or to create a campaign. But then I specified in the instant email video that it is not good to go through that route because it is very necessary to see the performance of your previous instant email of your previous drip campaign before you go ahead to send another one. And that's why one of the first things we are going to do in creating a new drip campaign is to click on our drip campaign page. All right, and here we get to see the drip campaigns that we've sent before, and of course there's only one that we have here. It shows the number of emails that we've sent, the number of recipients that we have, the conversion rate, the delivery rate, the open rate, and like that. All right, and the question now is, how exactly do we create a new drip campaign? How exactly do we have probably a sequence go out, and our users or our receivers or our recipients or the people on our contact list, how are they going to receive campaigns without us necessarily writing them in real time? And that's what we are going to be looking at in today's video. So very quickly, we'll go into the first step, which is to create new. Click on the create new button and give your campaign a title. All right, sorry, my caption. Salem's drip campaign. And I just have something to do with dates. It helps to just keep track. That's how I name my newsletters. That's how I name my campaigns according to date. So once we've done that, we can click on create campaign. And now we've created the campaign. The question you're asking is that there are two campaigns on my screen and all of that. How exactly do you now edit this one? And this is how you go. You'd come straight up to the text or the button, which more or less simplifies the or typifies or represents rather the new campaign that you've created. And once you've done that, you'd click on it, and here you are brought to an entirely new site where you are able to work on the campaign that you just finished creating. And I would start from, rather than starting like this email recipient form and settings, I will start from settings to forms to recipients before I enter emails. Now let's do that very quickly. Now settings, here you are able to set the from and reply to mails, and of course it's mostly for our advanced features, so you can of course pay for a plan and you're able to use this template seamlessly. Also, for matching tags, you can actually use this to look at some of the values of the contacts that you have already, and you now try to connect them. Now we don't have contacts currently, so there is nothing to show, but let's proceed into the next place. So automatically, once you create a campaign, it has a form, right? And this form column actually shows that you can edit the join page. You can embed this form to your website, and you can also integrate this form to several applications because MailDrip supports integrations to a couple of applications. So once you're done with this, I really do not think that there's something very integral that needs to be done here. That will be done in subsequent videos, but let's proceed to our recipients, which is actually very, very important and one of the most important things in setting up a campaign. Who are your recipients? So of course, just the same way it's going to be when you're trying to create a an instant email, sorry. So you'd come and you have a list of the groups that you've created before. So Salem's demo July 2024, that's what I'm going to pick. And once I'm done with that, I would click on done. All right, so the contacts are imported in fast and real time. All right, so once you've done this, you can actually add recipients to your contact list. Also, if you have a form, the names are automatically added to your recipient list. So once the form is set up and people are actually coming to fill in the form, they can put in their names and their emails. It automatically adds up to this list. And now once you're done with that, we would click on creating emails, because what exactly is a campaign if no email is going out? That was a very beautiful line there. All right, so how do we create emails? Very simple. Come to the top right corner of your screen and click on the add new button, add new email button. And once you've done that, of course, just make use of the rich text editor or whichever editor you want to use. I would go for the HTML, and I would preferably go with a new template. All right, and that is loading. All right, so once I've done that, I really do not. Okay, I already used AI to get some content. Once I've done that, I will just add the content and click on save and continue. And I can of course save this template so that I can always come back to to make use of it. And once I'm done with that, is your email is added automatically to your campaign. All right, so immediately a user signs up on your campaign, he gets to receive this email. Now, how do you add even an extra one? You click on this add new email, go through the same process, and of course, since I have saved templates now, I would come and pick one of them, and which was the one we used some few seconds ago. I'll click on select, and once I have this, to prevent it from looking identical, I can just go down and add an extra layer. And once I'm done with that, I'll click save and continue. Since I have this saved already, I may not save it again as a new template, so I'll put no thanks, because this is actually just an example. All right, so now that we have this, we have a list of the two emails that we've created. So this was the first, and this is the second. So for you to actually set precise automations on when this email should go out and when it should not go out, you click on it. So now I'll come to this option that says scheduling, and I'll go. I really want all my recipients to receive this mail 2 days after I sent the first mail to them. So I'm going to set it for 2 days after, and I can click on save. And once I've clicked on save, your email interval is going to be updated automatically and successfully. And once your people or your recipients sign up for your newsletter or for your campaign, they receive their first mails. And of course, after 2 days, they will receive the second email. And this is exactly how you set up a campaign on MailDrip. Thank you very much. Very quickly before I go, we'll look at the campaign information, just showing you your analytics and a report on your campaign. And here you get to see the number of recipients, the number of emails, your conversion rate, the campaign title, and all of those very necessary details. We have the open rates, the spam, and the unsubscribe rates, because some people sometimes may unsubscribe from your campaign. So you get to see, and we're able to track the number of people who unsubscribe from your campaign. All right, so this is how to send a campaign on MailDrip. And I really do hope that you learned something. I really do hope that it answered your questions. Of course, just in case you have any other questions, you could always reach out to our support team at sales at maildrip.io and tender all your support, so you can join our community. You can just comment community if you want to be a part of it, and also you can watch out for any of our newsletters. You'd see the link to our community even in there. Thank you very much for watching to this point, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.